A few years ago, my life took an unexpected turn. I was diagnosed with COVID-19. This wasn't just a passing illness, it was a formidable adversary that took a significant toll on my health. My brain, nose, and lungs became the prime targets for this virus. After weeks of battling this invisible enemy, I managed to recover. But the victory was bittersweet. I returned to work, but it was clear that my health had been irreversibly altered. The sharpness I had always prided myself on seemed to have dulled. And my nose, it no longer held the power to smell. As if these weren't enough, I soon developed heart issues. My heart, once a steady rhythm in my life, started dancing to a chaotic beat. Atrial fibrillation, they called it. I found myself frequently visiting the ER, a constant reminder of my frailty. I was tethered to medication, a lifeline I needed just to stay alive. In fear of dying before I see my mid-50s, I made a choice that would change my life. I decided to venture into the world of stem cell therapy. This decision was not made lightly. The challenges were many. The steep learning curve, the significant investment, and the countless hours spent in research and preparation. But I was driven by a vision. A vision to not only reclaim my health, but to also provide a beacon of hope for others suffering in my community. This new endeavor perfectly aligned with my chiropractic principles. It offered a path to healing without the excruciating side effects I had come to dread. There were no fatalities, no adverse reactions, no need for general anesthesia, no lengthy rehabilitation. It was a clean, efficient solution to a complex problem. After almost a year of hard work and learning, it all came to fruition. I would be the first patient of my new venture, regenerative medicine. On a Friday, I took a systemic injection directly into my vein of approximately 5 million stem cells and 1 milliliter of what is called exosomes. The anticipation was high, but my expectations were grounded. After all, I was the first patient of my own clinic, regenerative medicine. The rest of the day unfolded with a surprising sense of normalcy. I braced myself for side effects, the kind I always experienced with medications, but nothing came. It was as if I had taken a simple vitamin shot. When Saturday dawned, it felt as though I had been gifted a brand new pair of lungs. The sensation was indescribable. My oxygen levels, which had stubbornly hovered around 89, shot up to 97. I gazed at the unused oxygen cans around my house, daring to hope that this was my new normal. By Sunday, my sinuses had cleared up. It was a revelation to realize how congested they had been. The relief was overwhelming, like a breath of fresh air after being submerged underwater. Over the following weeks, my heart symptoms started to dwindle. The flutters and racing that haunted every waking hour gradually became an occasional inconvenience, then a rare occurrence, and finally they stopped altogether. I found myself testing the waters, pushing my heart to see if it would falter, but it didn't. It behaved like a normal heart would. This was the moment I knew I could start weaning myself off the medications. I did a few tests that would usually aggravate my heart symptoms, and my heart acted like a normal heart would. I slowly took myself off my meds. Months later, I am a changed man. A transformation that seemed like a distant dream has become a reality. After the stem cell treatment, my health has taken a turn for the better, and the changes are nothing short of remarkable. My lungs, once the favorite playground for COVID, are now stronger than ever. Breathing, once a struggle, is now a breeze. The constant gasping for air and the cans of oxygen that dotted my house are now a thing of the past. The O2 levels that once hovered around 89 have shot up to 97, a number I had almost given up hope of seeing. My sinuses, previously congested and unrelenting, have cleared up significantly. The sensation is exhilarating, like a breath of fresh air. It's amazing how you don't realize the extent of a problem until it's gone. And my sense of smell, which had vanished, has made a triumphant return. But the most significant change has been my heart. It's no longer the erratic, unpredictable organ that kept me on my toes. The flutters, skipped beats, and the constant racing are now absent. The medications that were once my lifeline, my only means of staying out of the emergency room, are no longer necessary. This is my story about stem cells, and I absolutely love telling it. I hope that I can help you have a similar story.